Welcome to the Choc studio with me, Oli The Choc.
She got a feeling in your soul. She gotta believe it, you gotta know. She gotta wake up and dream and go get it. Her visionary knows no limit. Do it big so your name be remembered. Play your cards like the hand of a winner. Eat your breakfast but make room for dinner. Got a hunger for success and my dreams get bigger.
You wanna dream big, you better dream large. Blocking lanes on the boulevard. Calling shots cause you're in charge. You wanna dream big, you better dream large. You wanna live life like a renegade. Come to the top of your piece of fame. Calling shots cause you're in charge. You wanna dream big, you better dream large. 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 You wanna dream.
Yo! Hey! Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. Thank you for your patience. I do apologise. There's been some technical difficulties, but you know, we're here. We made it. It's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody. I've got a chocolate pumpkin right here. Welcome to Choc Studios with me, Oli The Choc. This is the Choc and Roll Show. This is episode 5. So high five to that, guys. Let me know if you're watching. Drop me a high five in the comments. Sorry for the scary mask that I'm wearing. I actually made myself laugh then. That was good. Apparently it's a good thing to do, like just fake laughter to make yourself feel happy. But I am feeling happy because I've been being creative all day at Choc Studios and was so excited for this one because this is edible slime. Yeah, that's right, edible slime. Weird and wonderful. Looks disgusting. Tastes delicious because it's melted marshmallow and orange chocolate because it's pumpkin slime. Tastes like orange. Oh, it's just going to be so good. So I know what I'm having for my tea tonight. I don't know about you. If you're joining us, let us know in the comments if you've got your kits, because I know lots of you are joining us and you're going to be making edible slime with me live. Once again, sorry for the delay. It's been a bit of a, as you can see, we're increasing the tech. We've got this new intro. What do we think about the intro? Give a shout out to Matt at Visual Noise. Are we liking the intro? Because it's really got me pumped up. I'm going to be starting this show every Wednesday. Live at 5, absolutely boosted and ready to go. So, you know what? I think we should see it one more time. What do we think? Should we see it one more time? Choc and roll! Welcome to the Choc studio with me, Oli The Choc.
She got a feeling in your soul. She gotta believe it, you gotta know. She gotta wake up and dream and go get it. Her visionary knows no limit. Do it big so your name be remembered. Play your cards like the hand of a winner. Eat your breakfast but make room for dinner. Got a hunger for success and my dreams get bigger.
You wanna dream big, you better dream large. Blocking lanes on the boulevard. Calling shots cause you're in charge. You wanna dream big, you better dream large. You wanna live life like a renegade. Come to the top of your piece of fame. Calling shots cause you're in charge. You wanna dream big, you better dream large. 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 You wanna dream.
You gotta dream big, you gotta dream large. What do we think? I just love that intro. Matt from Visual Noise, absolutely amazing. Making magic, combination of the digital magic and the chocolate magic. So shout out to Matt and a shout out to Harriet, who is on the camera today. Hey Harriet, how's it going? Hey! Right, it's episode 5. It's live at 5 and it's slime time. So let's go make some edible slime. Come with me. And you will be in a world of pure imagination. Are we ready? I nearly fell over then because you can't see anything through these glasses. But hey, it's not all about practicality, is it? No, it's not. No, it's about aesthetic. And it is about practical magic. So let's make some slime. It's slime time. if you didn't join me with the kits, you can do this anytime you want. You can watch this back. This is play backable. It's watch backable. So you can join me and do this anytime you want. So in your kit, you will have some orange chocolates in the form of little tiny chocolate buttons. You will simply need to melt those in the microwave or on the hob, literally bain-marie style, just very low heat. Gently melt those chocolate buttons until they dissolve. And then you're going to cool it down by adding those back in. And what you want here is cool orange chocolate and yeah, just cool melted orange chocolate. We're going to be melting the marshmallow as well and mixing the orange chocolate back in. You've also got enough in your kits to make some spooky chocolate pops as well. So I'll show you a little bit of that. We'll have a little bit of fun. I hope it's not going to be too scary for anybody. Let me know if you're easily frightened, because I'll try and go easy and not go too scary. Okay, this is for boys, ghouls of all ages. It's a family show. So if you're watching on LinkedIn, you know, welcome. And you're probably wondering what has popped up on your feed. Well, it's the Choc and Roll show, and it's full of surprises. Even I don't know what's going to happen because it's live, and that's what it's all about. So I have got some exciting guests lined up. I know I do say that a lot, but literally had a very exciting conversation this week with somebody who, shall we say, is going to bring a music element to the show. So the Choc and Roll show is not just about chocolate, it's also about the choc and roll, the rock and roll, the live music. So yeah, just keep watching, and let us know. Let us know if you're watching, drop us a comment, and let us know how you're feeling today, and if you're making slime, and if not, then what are you doing for Halloween? What are you dressing up as? What's your favourite Halloween snack? Would you like to see me making something Halloween and spooky? Because, you know, it's not Halloween yet. It's not over yet. But we're going to start with edible slime. So like I say, with your kits, you're going to melt the orange chocolate first of all. Beautiful. Pumpkin slime. And get it so there's no lumps in there. Just keep gently heating it until it's completely liquid. And then we're going to melt the marshmallow. So marshmallow can be melted in the pot that it came in. I'm actually going to take the orange chocolate slightly warm, which is breaking the rules when it comes to chocolate, because I always talk about tempering. It's a slightly different thing when we're making slime, because we want it to be slimy. So go get it tempered first of all, so that you know that it's, you know, it's good practice tempering the chocolate. Get it melted so all the buttons are completely dissolved and it's liquid and it's cool to touch on your lip. But then you're going to warm it up just slightly. This doesn't need to be hot. We don't want it to be hot. We don't want it to burn anybody. So do be careful, especially if you are using the hob in the kitchen. I'm just using the microwave because it's just easy. Plastic microwavable bowl, in and out of the microwave, 20-second bursts. And speaking of 20 seconds, I would recommend no more than 20 seconds in the microwave for your marshmallow. And this is a particular type of marshmallow. Well, feel free to have a go doing this at home with other types of marshmallows, because at the end of the day, if it goes wrong, it doesn't matter. It's probably going to taste good. You get to have a little play with chocolate and marshmallow. But I'm going to show you how to make the best consistent edible slime, which is going to look like real slime, but it's going to be edible. So I've got the marshmallow all melted, and you can see it wobbles. Wobbly, wobbly, wop, wop, drop it like this. So there we go. We've got a little bit of melted marshmallow there, and it's all nice and soft. And I'm simply going to take 2 tablespoons of the orange chocolate, and this is just 2 heaped tablespoons, and that's it for your orange chocolate for now. But you can use that to make some lollies. You can also use that to decorate lollies, because I put some milk chocolate in these kits as well. Just keep stirring it until, I mean, you'll see just how amazing that already looks. I mean, I just literally, my mouth is watering. If you're joining us for the first time, this is the Choc and Roll show, where we do different recipes each week. We're going to have different guests on the show. And this is edible slime. So looks gross, tastes amazing. Just keep mixing it until it goes into one big blob that you can't stir anymore. And then it's ready to play with. So make sure that you've washed your hands. Of course, goes without saying with anything food-wise, but literally, once you can't mix it anymore, you're going to literally grab hold of it like this, and this is the fun bit. And there's no waste in there. Just dab the spoon, making sure that you've not wasted any, and just go around the bowl, making sure that you've got it all, because you don't want to waste any. And then literally, this will make your hands a little bit greasy. Don't worry about that at all. Just keep playing with it, rolling it around in your hands. This is so therapeutic. Honestly, it's like making pasta or pizza dough. It's like playing with Play-Doh when you were a child, and it's just super sensory and therapeutic. So keep playing with it, keep moving it, because if you stop, chances are it'll probably stick to your fingers, and yeah, then it's not as fun. So just keep rolling it around, roll it into a ball, and you can just see that I'm having so much fun with this. It's almost like I'm not live on all social media platforms. Just roll it into a great big long sausage and stretch it out like this. I'm going to see if I can stretch it out across the whole room, and there you go. You can just literally play with it. And if you're doing this at home, make sure you get some pictures of your slime, see how long you can make it, and get a picture to show me how long you made your slime. I don't think this is just for children either, because as you can see, I'm 37 years old and I'm very much enjoying this. After a long day's work, what could be better than a bit of melted marshmallow, some orange chocolate, and some slime that literally comes alive, baby, comes alive. How good is that? So just let me know how you get on with this in the comments, or after the show. People might be watching this on playback. I know plenty of people have got kits who said, can I watch it back? Yes, it is playbackable. Very simply, 20 seconds in the microwave, no more, so that your marshmallow just jiggles and twerks. And then you're going to add 2 spoons of the orange chocolate, which gives it the cocoa butter that it needs as well for that kind of fluidity. It's a little bit of a science. It took me a long time to find the right marshmallows for this. But like I said, if you haven't got the kits, try it with different marshmallows. But yeah, don't be afraid either to take a bite, because it tastes amazing. Did I get it all? Is that all? Yeah, it's all gone. So there we go. If Harriet wasn't so busy on the camera, I'd get around here to like just play with this for a little bit. But I'm just gauging by her reaction. She probably doesn't want to do that. Maybe next time.
How long does the slime last, Ollie?
The slime, like this, and you can literally put it back in there, cover it, and keep it cool and dry, and it will last for a couple of months, at least a couple of months. It's chocolate and marshmallow, which they last like 12 months each anyway. This will dry up, that's the only thing. But if you keep it sealed with cling film over the top, then it's going to keep the moisture in there. And you can remelt it. You can put that back in the microwave for like 5 or 10 seconds and just bring it back to a good slime consistency, and then roll it into a big long sausage and just spin it. Oh my goodness, it literally can be quite dangerous, so you might want to wear some protective eyewear for this. It makes it more fun as well, like wear your visors and stuff. So anyway, I mean, I think we've pretty much conquered that. I mean, you could also, like, it is like Play-Doh, so you could also make some little shapes with this. Like, let's not let the creativity end here with the fun of the taste and the sensory experience. You know, let's not let the creativity end there. Maybe you could make some little pumpkins or pumpkin men. Oh, which reminds me, I'm not showing you those yet, but I've got a little something for you in a minute. So yeah, that's it with the sign. That's it. Literally, I know there's going to be lots of you doing this for Halloween parties over the weekend, etc. So just have some fun with it. Make sure you take some pictures. Tag me in your pictures at Oli The Choc. Use the hashtag choc and roll. And thank you for streaming this live show. Thanks for joining me. I can't stop. I literally can't stop. So I'm going to have to just put this down, see how long you can make it, and send me some pictures. There we go. Edible slime. There you go, Harriet. In 20 minutes. Right, so I'm going to have to just clean my hands up a little bit. Hope everyone's okay. Hope you're having a good week so far. Hope everyone's ready for a happy Halloween. My favourite time of year, because I like dressing up. And I was going to get dressed up tonight, but I thought, no, I'll save that. I might dress as a Ghostbuster, maybe do another live, maybe do some green slime. And I'm going to make a chocolate marshmallow man as well. So I've got a friend of mine who's making me a mould of this guy. So I'm going to make a chocolate marshmallow man filled with marshmallow. Bit of a theme on today's show. So that's a bit of nostalgia with the Ghostbusters. So let me know if you've got any Ghostbusters fans in the house. And we're going to do that as well. Going to get slimy and take it back to 1984, which is a great year. Fantastic year. Anyone else born in 1984?
No.
I was like, no. What year were you born, Harriet?
2000.
2000? People weren't born in the year 2000, surely. That can't be right. Goodness me, I was getting you know, I was drinking champagne on that year. Just about. But yeah, good memories of the millennium. We thought the world was going to crash, but it didn't. It didn't. Harriet was born. And the rest is history. And here we are making the Choc and Roll Show. So I'm going to show you how to make some other shapes as well for Halloween. I'm going to move on to that now. This is my chocolate challenge of the week. This is Oli's chocolate challenge. To make some scary chocolate. And good timing actually, because these molds came in yesterday and they're really cool and really scary as well. So I hope you're not easily scared. Actually, they're not. I'm just kidding. But I've been playing around with these this afternoon. These little dudes have been left in the freezer too long, so I hope they are okay. Okay, yeah, these little pumpkin men and women. Hopefully their heads don't break off. Okay, no, that one, the feet broke off. That's all right, because I didn't do 2 layers, and that's the secret. So there's a tip. I'm not going to only teach you how to do it, but how not to do it. You don't want to make them too thin because their feet will break off and they won't be able to stand up. And they'll be like drunk pumpkin men and women lay on the floor. So there we go. Those I'm going to show you making those. So yeah, that one just doesn't stand up. Good start. Now I'm craving this. Oh, it's so nice with the orange, honestly. That's the brilliant thing about this chocolate. We can get it in different colours, different flavours. And that is perfect for the slime, I've got to say. This is my little wizard. So this guy I made just now. This is the Wizard of Alderley Edge, Merlin. So I'm going to make one of him. I'm going to make him again. And I'm going to make this little coffin. Yeah, this is, yeah, I think it's kind of cool actually, because you could fill it with truffles and some little skulls. Actually, I've got some more skulls as well. So this is a really cool little mold. And yeah, I'm going to make these hollow skulls, but I could in fact certainly like make a little ganache, pipe the ganache in the center. But I'm literally, excuse me, I'm literally chocolate machine on, and I'm going to fill these up. I don't know whether you can see the chocolate machine there, but there's a lot of chocolate in here. So let me get a little bowl so that I can get right up on the skulls. Let me know where you're watching from, which country or which part of the UK you're joining me from today. Oh, nearly slipped then. So, tempered milk chocolate. These ones nice and easy. Just literally filling those up. Did anyone see David Beckham making chocolate on social media? I saw that last night. I was Googling the word chocolate in news, which I do often. I was trying to see if there's anything interesting to report on the Choc and Roll Show for my Choc news, but no, not really. The only thing that I found, which was David and Victoria Beckham with their daughter Harper making chocolate. Did anyone see that on Instagram? I was quite upset that he wasn't making chocolate with me, because I am a fan of David Beckham and it would have been really cool. So it is my dream still to have the Beckhams over here to my chocolate wonderland making some chocolates, but it wasn't to be this time. It was in Napa in USA, so I can't really compete with that. So I've just filled half of the skull, and I've shook out all the excess chocolates. I'm about to do the same on both sides. I'm not going to shake out all the excess on this one. I'm going to leave it still quite thick, and that way it's not going to be too thin and it'll be a bit stronger. So yeah, I'm just going to shake some out, but not too much. Scrape off the excess so that the mold is completely flush, and then I'm going to literally flick that over. Takes me back to making chocolate cigars in my dad's chocolate shop, because you had to get 2 molds perfectly scraped off and to flip it over, and you couldn't waste a second because it would literally go everywhere. Similar kind of thing here. Oh, they look like little ducks from this way, but no, not that cute. So literally going to just flip those over, get that in position, give these a shake around, You know, keep talking whilst I'm doing it, and then you can't really talk, can you? No. Just give those a really good shake. Sounds like about helium, which I do not condone. There we go. Leave those to one side. Just gonna keep turning them so that they don't have like one really thick side and one really thin side. Keep moving them around. Make sure I don't forget. Give me a shout. This is your responsibility here as well, not just mine. Dark chocolates. Who wants to see me make a chocolate Merlin, the wizard? Do you like his blue coat? Pretty cool, isn't it? Pretty cool. I think so. So I don't know if to stand it that way or lying down. I can't decide. Can you tell? I just can't. It's so indecisive. Dark chocolate needs to be melted a little bit more. I temper the dark chocolate so it's distinctly cool, and I don't need much dark, just for the eyes and the boots. Getting way too big for his boots. So just a tiny bit of dark chocolate for, the pupils of his eyes and the boots. A little bit of chocolate wizardry this afternoon on the Choc and Roll Show. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you are enjoying it so far. Oh, let's start. I've got a clean tea towel, which I'm just going to give this a cheeky little buff just so that there's no cocoa butter residue on the inside of the mould. That's what sticks to the inside of the mould. So by giving it a cheeky little buff like that, that just gives it a lovely little shine. It's all about little tricks of the trade. You know what I'm saying? So going to cool this white chocolate down as well. So it's tempered white chocolate. It's got to be cool to touch on your lip. I'm still turning the skulls. It's all going on. And just for the record, the slime is starting to go quite firm. And at that point, you can make little aliens with it, with like tentacles coming off it and stuff like that. And it's like this point where I forget that I'm live, and Harry has to go, Ollie, you're still live, People are watching you. Yeah, so that's how it goes, buddy. You can put it back in the microwave to soften it. Ooh. For about 3 seconds. Won't need very long, literally about 3 seconds. Dark chocolate is about the right temperature now.
Lots of hellos coming in.
Lots of hellos. Hello world. I'm going to check the comments, so drop me a comment, because if I don't get to see the comment right now, I'm going to check through the comments afterwards just to see if any of you watched it and any of you liked it. It's always good to get some feedback on what you think. So, yeah, and if I don't reply to you right now, I'm going to reply in the comments after the show. But give this a share, because I am going to give away some of this chocolate to somebody random if you just share the show. So if you're, it's not always about free stuff, is it? I mean, I'm thinking you probably want to share it because you're enjoying it and you want other people to see what kind of chocolate craziness is going on. So any of you who've got friends, relatives, if you're watching on Facebook or indeed LinkedIn or Twitter that are in different parts of the world, it's always good to get people joining from around the planet, because after all, I'm a virtual chocolatier nowadays. So you can join me virtually in Choc Studios from wherever you are in the world. I send out kits, and that's all through Scarlet Entertainment. We send out the kits, people join us, and we do corporate events, etc. So yeah, there is no geographical sort of limitation on it. Real life events are starting to come back a little bit, but slowly, because there's such a demand for the virtual events. And I'm only really working during the week at the moment. So it's mainly corporates, virtual events during the week. But I'm pleased to know that lots of families are getting involved in the slime making. Choc extravaganza. There'll be a Christmas special. I've also got plans for a live chocolate tasting, which will be at Christmas. I can reveal. I had a good conversation with my good friend Liam Gardner, who is the producer of the Going Deep podcast. and we discussed how it would be really cool to do sort of a live version, like, well, a Choc and Roll show over the Christmas period. So that's going to be the first of the Curiosity Club, which I've spoken about before. And if you don't know what I'm going on about, then basically what that is you join the club. This first one will be a one-off though, just to see how people like it and how it's received. You'll receive a little box with a question mark on the top. You won't know what's inside it. And inside it, well, it could be, hopefully something nice. Hopefully it's something nice and chocolatey. But there will be some surprises. And it will be like a case of trying to guess the flavours during the live. So the only person who will know what's in them is me. But maybe we'll do it sometime when even I don't know. I'm not quite sure how that'll work. Get my dad to make them or something like that. I'm just doing the wizard's beard, and then I'm going to move on to the wizard's sleeve after that. So literally just going for it with the white chocolate and brushing it in, so just go crazy. Because that creates like a nice marble effect. If you just flip this fellow over, you can see the marble effect in the beard, and that's because of what I did here. He's a wizard. We've got to make sure he's got a good, thick, weird beard. Yeah, some nice marble effects on the inside. That's going to show even better when we put the milk chocolate over the top. So from the stars, from the beard, what else have I got to do? Some little bits of detail I'm going to pick out, and then I'm going to do the orange. No, not orange. No, different colour, Ollie. This one is blue. Not colourblind, just crazy. So blue chocolates, because I figured that Merlin was going to have a blue jacket. Is that kind of obvious? Maybe I should have done, I don't know, a black jacket or something. It could have been like a biker type of wizard. This is a great thing, you can play with the ideas and create different characters. Create a whole host of wizards, all in different colours, all different flavours. Why not? They could taste different as well. Right, so that's the white. I didn't do the boots. I must remember to do the boots. So I'm going to cut the hole a little bit bigger for the wizard's boots, and then blue chocolates. Let me know what you'd like to see me make. I've got a load of new molds over there, but I'm not going to show you those. Not because I'm mean, just because I like to keep things as a little bit of a surprise. And if I show them all at once, that's just a bit boring, isn't it? So I'm going to show you new molds and new shapes and new techniques, new recipes each and every time, so that the Choc and Roll show stays fresh. I'm going to mix this up this time. The coffin. It's sinister, but it's going to be cool, and it provides a nice little box to put our chocolates in. Oh yeah, creaky coffin lid with chocolates inside there. Put that to one side. These skulls can go in my freezer down here. Let those set. I need to let the dark chocolate skull set before I fill it with white chocolate. So I'm going to do the reverse of this. That's going to be the opposite round. Yeah, that's what reverse means, the opposite way around. So dark with white over the top. Blue chocolate, that was it. I've got these little blue pellets. They are literally called pellets. No, they're not. They're called power flowers. So I'm just going to put a couple of these power flowers in, and a bit of white chocolate in the piping bag, and that's going in the microwave to melt those little blue. They're already melting little blue power flowers that I so wrongly call pellets. How are we doing, Harry? Is people commenting, people watching, people enjoying it?
Yeah, people loving it, people sharing, people liking.
Cool.
People saying, How was the truffles? Did you enjoy making those last week?
I did, yes. Did anybody else have a go at that? If you did, let me know. There were the Oreo truffles. If you didn't see that, go back and watch last week's episode. That was
Yeah, we're getting some comments saying they did.
fantastic. Well, do let me see. Let me see. Tag me in your pictures of your Oreo truffles. Shout any comments out, Harriet, if you like. And did you mind if we're managing to kind of pin them on the screen as well? Yeah, fantastic. And if you have any questions, Harriet, let me know.
People are loving your little cartoon in the corner.
Oh, really? Oh, that's cool. See, I'm glad you noticed. It's these little details, isn't it? We had an opening sequence, which is very exciting. It really does feel like a proper show. I always wanted to have my own chocolate show, and my dream came true. And that's what the Chocolate Roll Show is all about. I have all these ideas every week, and if I don't get a chance to use the ideas, it just like drives me mad. So the fact that I've got this every single week means that I get a chance to use the ideas. It kind of forces me to be even more creative. It's a great call to action, basically. I'm just cooling down the blue chocolate, so this has to be tempered as well. Chocolate's always got to be tempered, unless of course you're making slime, and in which case slightly warm is better. And of course if you're making truffles, slightly warm can be better for that in some cases too. But yeah, Oreo truffles was fun. Excuse me. Crispy bacon and peanut butter truffles was fun as well. Did anybody have a go at those? Harriet did you have a go at eating those, didn't you? Did you actually make any? Did you enjoy it?
I've not managed to make any yet, but Susie Davies said that she made the poppets too as well last week.
Oh yeah, the poppets. I forgot about the poppets. Oh, you little poppets. Bless you. Yeah, they were fun. For anyone who doesn't know what I'm talking about, but if you've got children or grandchildren, you'll probably know this is a poppet. And this is a great chocolate mold. So if you've got these at home and you didn't realise you've actually got your hands on a really good chocolate mold as well, you can put little Smarties or M&Ms inside. And all you need to do is go back to last week's show to check out the recipe and to see that process. Yeah, we do a lot actually. I forget sometimes just how much we pack in to one show. I've just put some more white chocolate in here just because I don't want to run out, but actually it's still a really good blue. And instead of melting and mixing the colour and the chocolate together, I'm doing it in the bag. So I'm doing the same thing, but just in the bag, because there's a little bit of a hack. And 20 years of experience working with chocolate, I've got all these little hacks up my wizard sleeve. So I'm just literally playing with it, massaging the chocolate, making sure that all the colours completely mixed in. And yeah, got a really good blue there. So now I'm going to cut the end of the bag. And start with, well, I'm going to start with, let me think. I'll go with this side first because it's easier. So, giving it a little bit of a shake. If you shake it, you don't need to use quite as much chocolate. So I'm going to fill this with milk chocolate anyway. So this is literally just for the detail. So I'm going all the way around the edges first. And if it blocks up, just pinch the end. You'll get a little chocolate worm coming out the end. Use the end of the bag just to mix it in properly and give it a good shake, rather than piping a super thick layer. Just spread it out yourself. You can even use the back of a teaspoon or something like that. Just make sure that you don't have any gaps. That's going in the freezer to set. I'm going to turn the skulls over whilst I'm at it. And then over to this side, okay, I'm going to start with the wizard's hat. I dressed up as a wizard once. Fun fact, it was a Sunday morning, and most of my friends were waking up feeling worse for wear after a night out, and I was roller skating around the local park dressed as a wizard. I think some of them thought they were maybe hallucinating or something like that, but it turned out just another standard day in the life of me. So yeah, that was really good fun actually. It's a very treasured memory. It's great. Hat, there we go. Just, well, as you can see, I'm just tapping it down like that so that it doesn't run into the wizard's eyes, because it would look weird if it had blue coming into the eyes. Attention to detail. And then I can, once I'm confident that's not going to drip anymore, I can move on to another really important bit, that is the wizard sleeve. Avoiding getting the blue chocolate on the hand. So what I have done actually there, I'll be honest, is the boots are dripping, so I'm just gonna remove those bits. Quite versatile and very forgiving chocolate, so any mistakes that you make, you can either wait for it to set and just chip it off. You can remelt it and start again. So yeah, there's no waste, it's great.
Matt says, trying so hard to avoid wizard sleeve jokes. Hashtag family show.
I don't know what it means. Brilliant.
He also says, Alicia is sat watching, eating Ruben's chocolate basketball.
Oh, well, I wish we could share that reel. Maybe we could share that next week. We did a chocolate slam dunk. So Matt's son Ruben had a chocolate basketball for his birthday. Shout out to Matt, producer of the Choc and Roll Show. Matt's son did a chocolate slam dunk. It was a really cool reel, actually. You can check it out on my Insta and obviously Matt's as well. At Matthew Platts 1. I think I've got that right. But the main account is Visual Noise. So yeah, the chocolate basketball, literally life-size basketball, and it was a smash variety that could be filled, and it was filled with sweets. Oh no, the hat's dripping. I'm getting so excited that I'm neglecting the drip situation. There we go. I think we've just about rescued it. Right, so let's see, the other half is set. I'm just going to scrape the excess here. Hope you all enjoyed it. Great to see comments like that, Matt. All good fun. So the wizard, yeah, it's setting up. It's not completely set, but it's set enough so that I can actually start pouring the milk chocolate in. But I need the other half first. So whilst I'm waiting for the other half, what can I do? Check on my skulls. Give them a little twist. See if we can get any skulls out here. Oh, some of these are looking good. Yes.
Wow.
So there we go. That's cool. Where do we want that, Harry? On this one? I just want to bite it. Screenshot this, guys, and tweet it to me. I feel like that's going to be a really good close up of the skull. Screenshot that and tag me in your Instagram stories and let me know that you've been watching the Choc and Roll Show. Sorry for the blue fingers. Woo. I just want to bite it. Then I won't be able to speak because I'll be salivating. Attractive. Okay. So I'm going to carefully remove these beautiful little skulls, and well, there's just blue everywhere. Come on. Making such a mess, Ollie. Scraping off the sides so that I can get the two halves together completely flush and that we don't have any gaps. Okay. Loving it. Two halves together. I'm going to go over to the chocolate machine now. Just going to go, yeah, looking good. This is the magic of chocolate, how you can just pick up some chocolate, melt it, pour it into a mold, pipe it into a mold, brush it into a mold. So many different techniques, so many activities. Not everybody has a chocolate machine like this in their house, but you don't need it. You can hand temper the chocolate. You can hand temper it, fill in this mysterious man right to the top. Yeah, the chocolate will go straight to his head. Gonna tap that nose because it's got an air bubble. Well, it did. Gonna tap out the air bubble. Keep turning it to get the right thickness all the way around. See, there's a little bit of work involved with this, isn't there? and I can only make one at a time. See, if I had a red jacket, it would be Father Christmas, wouldn't it? Good old Saint Nick. I've got a big list for him this year. Seen a lot of toys that I want. What's on your Christmas list? Is it too early to talk about Christmas? What do the kids want this Christmas? What's the toy that's in? I mean, I always think like back to Buzz Lightyear and stuff. And I was Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But what is the toy? Is there a toy this year, or is it just iPads? Is that it? Tech. So apart from making a huge mess, I have been successful with my skulls, which are hollow, and I'm going to clear some of this mess so you can actually see what I've done underneath it all. And I'm turning the wizard. Again, just distribute the chocolate so it's not too thick on one side, not too thin. Who wants all that chocolate, right? There we go. Right. I'm going to keep turning that, and I'm going to show you a little chocolate coffin. Ooh. See, I'm thinking I could have put a full skeleton in here, and I could have used the orange slime as like the body. Kind of gruesome, but it's just the way my mind works, I'm afraid. So if anyone else has any ideas of what could be inside there, but I'm thinking they could be like whiskey truffle skulls or something like that. Even better if they would fit perfectly inside, instead of bursting the seams. But yeah. Cool. Just gonna, another layer on this one. This old wizard. Wizard of Oli The Choc. You've been to the Edge, Harriet? You see any wizards there?
A few.
A few, yeah. On roller skates?
Yeah. The only ones I see are on roller skates.
Oh, right, yeah. Makes sense.
Matt says, would you like him to play Ruben's video?
Yes, I would. Does he do that? Yes.
You can do it.
Go on, Matt. Thank you.
Slam now, we got the real jam going down. Welcome to the Space Jam. Here's your chance, do your dance at the Space Jam. All right.
Then we're back in the room. Hey, that was cool. Did you enjoy the chocolate slam dunk? Ruben, I hope you had an amazing birthday, and I don't know whether you've still got any chocolate left. I know that Alicia's been eating it, so did you save any for Daddy? Daddy gave me lots of chocolate toffee crisps, my favourite chocolate bar, and I've now got a big tub of toffee crisps over there. And now thinking I could actually do a recipe incorporating toffee crisps, like smash them up and do like an Oli The Choc twist on a toffee crisp, maybe recreate a toffee crisp, maybe create the world's biggest toffee crisp, or maybe just make the holy grail with a toffee crisp twist. Easy for me to say. But there we go, that's where inspiration comes from, isn't it? Brainstorming weird and wonderfulness. So thank you, Matt, for the toffee crisps and for playing that awesome reel that you did to celebrate Ruben's birthday. Amazing. Taking out these skulls. Some of them have stayed stuck in the mould, you might have noticed that. But that's all right, because I could stick them back together again. But I'll just put them back in the chocolate machine, there's no waste. It's the great thing about chocolate. You don't even waste your time, because if it doesn't work out, you learn. So you figure out how to do it differently next time. It's a bit like the Choc and Roll show. That's why we're here every single week making mistakes. We want to make mistakes. We want to fail. We want to get things to go wrong, because otherwise, how do we know how to get things right? And this is the 5th episode, and as you can see, we're scaling up the production. We've got the little 16-bit Oli The Choc in the corner. I'm not sure if I'm pointing in the right corner when I'm doing that, but it's that corner. Yes, thanks, Harriet. But yeah, that's just a little attention to detail. We've got the, I don't know whether you can hear the hum of the chocolate machine, but yeah, with the opening sequence today, we'll be adding more music. We'll be adding more guests, whether that's guests joining us on the stream online and just having a chat, or simply guests joining us right here in the studio. Live music. I'm really excited about that. Choc and roll. And yeah, the opportunities are just endless. I think we're going to have a whole playlist. Choc and Roll Star by Oasis. It's a little hint for you as to, what might be coming. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. I think we've pretty much covered everything from today. But don't forget to share this video. Drop us a like, drop us a comment. Let us know what you've enjoyed. Let me know if you've been making slime. And if you do make it without the kit, simply you'll need about 60 grams of melted chocolate, and ideally with some colour in, if you want to make it more fun. Melted marshmallow, a couple of big ones like this. Hop, hop, like that. 2 of those, but easy just to get the kits from myself. But if you can do it yourselves and improvise, then just get involved. That's as long as you get a chance to have a go. And I'm going to make sure that I've not missed anything with Harriet. We've got some stuff going on over here. What's going on, Harriet? What's going on?
Is it competition time?
Competition time. It is. Thank you. It's competition time. All you got to do is share. And when you share it, tell me the name of the wizard. Just tell me the name of the wizard when you're sharing it. And drop the name of the wizard in the comments. We're going to be looking for that particular word. I told you this wizard's name. I just want to see if you were paying attention. And if you weren't, maybe you can go back and just watch that bit. I think it's kind of obvious, but yeah, drop that word in the comments now or after the show. I'm going to pick somebody, ideally if you shared it, but I'm still counting everybody who's commented, and I will simply DM that person or reply to comment, and we'll send you one of this. I can't say what it's called, but it's a wizard. And I'll send you some of these pumpkins, so these drunk pumpkins, some skulls, and some scary chocolates. I hope it's not been too terrifying. I hope you will still sleep well tonight. The slime is setting, looks like something of Predator. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it just as much as I have. I know Harriet's enjoyed it. We're going to go eat some chocolate now, but not the prizes, because we've got all the chocolate to eat instead. Thank you. We wanted to do a scary dance, didn't we? But I don't know about that. Only if Harriet will join me on a scary dance.
Fabulous.
That'll do.
Stunning.
I hope you're doing a scary dance at home. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. Peace. Choc and roll. Until next time.